Zakah and Sadaqah differences. By Iman, Khadir, Zubair, Adan, and Jawad Awalda. Sadaqah differences. You can do Sadaqah whenever you want. Everybody can do Sadaqah, Muslims and non-Muslims. You could give a smile someone help someone as Sadaqah. Sadaqah is not fard. You don't have to do Sadaqah. Zakah differences. You have to do Zakah every year. The Zakah is fard unless if you don't have enough money. Zakah is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. Zakah is only for Muslims, not non-Muslims. Zakah has to be money.
Why we do Sadaqah and Zakah? We do Sadaqah and Zakah with thinking and doing it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We do it with the kindness of our heart because Rasulullah did it and it is Sunnah. We also do it by thinking of how much it can help someone and make a difference with kindness. How can we do Zakah and Sadaqah? We can do Zakah by giving and donating money. When doing Sadaqah, it can be anything. It can be anything that is being kind to one another. What does Zakah and Sadaqah mean? Sadaqah means charity that is given voluntarily. Zakat is obligatory form of charity, accepted from every Muslim.
Don't forget to always think about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and if you see someone in need, always give sadaqah, and if you can, give zakah. Thank you for listening to this presentation.
What's the difference between Zakah and Sadaqah? By Jafar, Layla, Janat, Dima, and Asya. What is Zakah? Zakah is the action where a Muslim gives 2.5% of their earnings to charity. This is a fard in Islam, also one of the 5 pillars of Islam.
What is the difference between Sadaqah and Zakah? What is the definition of Sadaqah? Sadaqah is the action where you give extra money for the poor. You can give Sadaqah in not only money, but even in a smile.
Okay. Comparison between Sadaqah and Zakah. Zakah is a fard that we must give at least 2.5% of our earnings. It's only accepted in money. Sadaqah. Sadaqah is a sunnah of the Rasul. You can give as much money as you will. Sadaqah can be even as little as a smile. Sadaqah is also most popular in Ramadan. Similarities. You will both end up getting hasanat. They are both beneficial for the poor.
Asya.
She's lagging.
She's lagging a lot.
She's lagging.
Facts about Zakat and Sadaqah. Zakat is a fard that you get hasanat from, but if you don't, you could get sayyat. Sadaqah is a sunnah of the Prophet. You will get extra hasanat for this, and no sayyat if not done. Story about Zakat. Yazid and Yasin are twins. People refer to them as the wise. On a Friday, they went to the masjid. On their way saw an entertaining show. They got distracted and ended up watching the movie. Then after they finished, they started hurrying to the masjid, hoping they weren't late. Once they got there, they noticed they already finished the whole prayer. Then on their way leaving, they found a poor man, and Yasin told Yasin, "Do you still have money for the vending machine?" Then he said, "I'm not going back for a snack." Yasin was like, "That's not why I asked you. See that poor man? I want to make it up for Allah. I want to make it up to Allah for not praying Jama'ah. At the masjid, we shall give zakat to the poor." Yazin did so, and Alhamdulillah, Allah forgave them. Should you get or get? Story about Sadaqah. One day, Ali and his dad Omar went to the masjid, and after praying, his dad gave Ali $100, and he said, "You can either give this to the poor as Sadaqah or keep it and buy whatever you want with it." Ali's first intention was to buy whatever he wants with it, and he was planning on getting this cool robot that you could program to do whatever you desire. But after Ali heard the khutbah from the sheikh, he realized he should give it to the poor as sadaqah. The next day, Ali's grandpa came as a surprise and ended up buying the robot 2.0, which is the better version of the robot and is worth $200. Thank you for listening.
Peace,
Peace
in the Middle
in the
East.
Middle
Peace
East.
in the Middle East, also peace out.
Differences between Zakat and Sadaqah by Jessica, Arya, and Ronnie. Differences. You can do Sadaqah every day and Zakat once a year. Zakat is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. Prophet Muhammad said, "Sadaqah erases bad deeds as if fire burns water. The amount of zakat you give, you will have the same amount in Jannah." Meanings of zakat and sadaqah. Zakat, it means to purify and increase or to bless. Sadaqah, it means to speak the truth or to be sincere.
The rise of Sadaqah and Zakat. Sadaqah, example of those who spend their wealth in the way of Allah. Seed of grain which grows 7 spikes, and each spike is 100 grains, and Allah multiplies his reward for whom he wills, and Allah is all encompassing and knowing. Surah Al-Baqarah, page 261. Zakat, purifying one's wealth. Zakat is a portion of one's wealth that must be given to the poor or the other specified causes. The word zakat comes from the verb meaning to purify or cleanness. It is the 3rd pillar of Islam and is obligatory for all those who are financially able to pay it. The payment of zakat is a way of purifying one's wealth. It saves from greed and selfishness and encourages him to be truthful and God-fearing in his financial dealings. This is a picture of somebody doing zakat.
Pictures of sadaqah.